Good day. We bring you the latest updates and biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. lauded Filipinos in Indonesia for their good standing in the country. The president made the remark as he visited the Filipino community during his visit in Indonesia from September 4 to 6. Marcos thanked the Filipino community for its contributions to sustaining links between the two countries. He also hailed Filipinos for their success in Indonesia. He noted that Filipinos needed to leave the Philippines due to lack of opportunities and promised to ensure their potential at home is realized. He also vowed to prioritize the welfare and rights of overseas Filipinos around the world. Indonesia is home to around 7,400 Filipinos. Marcos arrived in Indonesia on Sunday for a 3-day state visit upon the invitation of President Joko Widodo.
Your good standing in Indonesian society has contributed to sustaining trade, tourism, people-to-people links between our countries. Your success here makes us all back home very, very, very proud.
The government will act carefully on the case of Mary Jane Veloso, the Filipino worker who has been on death row for 12 years in Indonesia over drug-related charges. Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles made the response when asked if President Bongbong Marcos will visit Veloso, who remains in detention. Cruz Angeles assured the president is aware of the issue. She said Veloso's case may be tackled in meetings between Filipino and Indonesian officials. Last Friday, Veloso's father, Cesar, delivered to the Department of Migrant Workers a letter of appeal addressed to Marcos. Migrant Workers Secretary Susan Tuts Ople said she has transmitted the letter to the Department of Foreign Affairs. Veloso was supposed to be executed by firing squad in April 2015, but was spared following the arrest of her recruiters in the Philippines. Release of cash subsidy for farmers in time. This is the call of Senator Imee Marcos as the wet planting season starts this month until October. Marcos, who is also the chairman of the Senate Committee on Cooperatives, said further delay in the disbursement of the fund would mean to lower rice production. This, she said, would create bigger problems for the Department of Agriculture. Under the government program, farmers across the country are entitled to receive a 9 billion peso cash subsidy or 5,000 pesos each to about 1.6 billion farmers. The Land Bank of the Philippines explains that the delay in the disbursement of the fund is due to DA's problem with the ID system. Marcos said if the Agriculture Department lacks the capacity to update their registry system, it should call on municipal agriculturists to update their list of farmers' cooperatives in their locality. Local farmers are currently reeling from prices of fertilizer as it tripled from about 800 pesos per 50-kilogram bag of urea to up to 2,500 pesos this year alone. In our latest weather update, Typhoon Henry continues to move away from the country. Pagasa said the southwest monsoon will bring light to moderate with at times heavy rains over Ilocos region, Batanes, Babuyan Islands, Zambales, and Bataan. It may also bring strong to gale force wind with occasional gusts over Luzon. Meanwhile, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council is validating reports that one person has died in the onslaught of Typhoon Henry. NDRRMC spokesperson Bernardo Alejandro IV said the reported casualty from Ilocos Norte, who remains unidentified, died of drowning. Meanwhile, about 500 families or 1,500 individuals were affected by Henry. At least 153 people remain displaced and are taking shelter in one evacuation center. 7 road sections and 1 bridge in Region 1 and Cordillera are unpassable for motorists, while 24 other roads are usable. 7 houses were partially damaged. And that is the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I am William Theo. Good afternoon, everyone.